Mobile gaming has come a long way, and we're seeing demanding titles like Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, PUBG Mobile, and Asphalt 9 running on phones and tablets. But here's the catch. These games offer high-end graphics that most people never actually use, likely because their device just can't handle it. That's where today's sponsor comes in. REDMAGIC sent over their Astra gaming tablet, and we're putting it to the test to see what it's really capable of. Let's unbox it and see why it's a game changer. Opening the sleek box, you get the tablet itself. And immediately you notice the ultra slim bezels. So this is actually pretty cool. Check it out, check it out. It has no camera bump, which is a surprise because the old REDMAGIC Nova gaming tablet did have the bump. With the Astra gaming tablet, they removed it. As you guys can see right here, it comes with the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. So that's pretty interesting as well. I'm not too sure if you guys saw that. And of course, the essentials, your red USB-C charging cable. Unfortunately, does not come with the charging brick. I was expecting a 80-watt charging brick, but I guess this only comes with the USB-C charging cable. But you are given a few cool REDMAGIC stickers. You got the red and white, so that's pretty cool. Red and silver, rather. Turning it over, REDMAGIC delivers you with the usual transparent metal body. I did show this earlier, but I just, had the urge to show it again. That's pretty cool. So I'm expecting some RGB. Still no ventilation, rather, but there is a cooling fan within, so that's pretty interesting. I personally prefer a cleaner and minimalistic look. I'm kind of liking how this looks, and the size I believe is 9.8 inches. I could be wrong, but it's very easy to hold, and you guys know that I do play with like a 6-finger HUD, so I wouldn't say this is this is a downgrade either. I personally think this will work. This tablet comes in 2 different colors, Eclipse and Starfrost. REDMAGIC actually sent me the Starfrost. It comes with 12 gigabytes of RAM and 250 gigabytes of storage, so that's pretty cool. They do offer more RAM and storage. Now let's talk about visuals. The 9.06 OLED screen is absolutely stunning with a 2.4K resolution and 165 Hz refresh rate. So I guess REDMAGIC is bringing back that refresh rate. It doesn't look as smooth as it is on camera, but personally this feels amazing as I'm swiping left and right from the home screen, so that's pretty cool. Check that out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, and something I did notice is this tablet as well has 1000 nits peak brightness. So you don't even have to worry about playing in the dark or under bright lights. And with the razor thin bezels, you get a 90.1% screen to body ratio. Everything from fast-paced shooters and adventure games will pretty much look incredibly smooth and feel incredibly smooth, rather, considering what it has to offer. Again, 165 refresh rate and the 2.4K resolution. Yeah, I can't just be the person to say all of this without trying it out, so how about we try it out? I guess the perfect game to start off is obviously Call of Duty Mobile, so we're gonna see how many frames we could get and how smooth it is. Actually, I did notice something as well. The charging port is actually not in the middle. As you can see, the logos here, it's aligned. It's not in the middle, it's actually on top. And I believe they did that in purpose because they made this tablet to have a purpose of you holding it, because it's a compact tablet. Like, it's very light, it's very slim, it's very easy to hold, right? Even for the speakers, they made sure that you don't cover it with your hands, because obviously you're going to be playing claw, right? And if you're going to be playing claw, your hands, or your fingers rather, are not going to be blocking these speakers whatsoever, so you can take advantage of the stereo speakers. I won't lie, that is a very underrated thing that probably a lot of people won't even notice, but good looks on REDMAGIC for doing that. I like it. Anyways, loading up into COD. Of course, COD Mobile isn't a graphic intensive game to begin with, so yeah, we are capped at medium and ultra so far, and if we were to play max graphics, we are going to be playing on 60 FPS, unfortunately. But yeah, how about we try out the max graphics first and see how the Snapdragon performs. Alright, queuing into our first game. As you guys already know, I do play on a 6-finger claw HUD. So even if I'm playing on the max graphics settings right now, even at 60 FPS, the game feels really smooth and really consistent, actually, I won't lie. And the colors are amazing. I can't stress this enough. And for those who don't know, hold on, let me just bring it out. This is GameSpace. it's pretty much like a control center for your gaming tablet. So this is pretty cool. What I'm gonna do here right now is I'm gonna select on the ultra high sampling rate, and we're gonna make sure we max it all out, because that's how I want it to be. I want it to be as smooth as possible, as responsive as possible. And what I'm gonna be doing here, I was talking about the colors earlier, is I'm going to be selecting car. There's like a lot of filters here that you could choose from, and this pretty much changes your color settings. These are like what we call color presets, and boom, just like that, the game is much more colorful than usual. And man, oh man, now I can see enemies a lot clearer. So talk about advantages, this tablet comes with its own advantages, so ain't that great. So considering the grip of the tablet, I would say it is comfortable. A lot of people wouldn't necessarily be holding it as well as what I'm doing. When I play on tablet, I usually play it flat instead of handheld. But just because of how light this tablet is and how well structured it is, or well shaped rather, it makes it a lot easier for me to just hold it, despite me playing on a 6-finger claw HUD. But then again, even if I do play it flat, it is still pretty good regardless. Matter of fact, in my opinion, it's easier to play flat, but then again, it's a personal preference. So that's pretty much your call. So yeah, back to my review regarding the max graphics settings and playing on 60 FPS on COD Mobile. I don't seem to spot any flaw. Like, it's smooth. Like, again, it's smooth, it's consistent. It's overall just great. And as for the device heating up, I have not felt any form of heat whatsoever. Not even mild, not even a tiny bit. Like, I'm just being honest right here. Clearly, this is my first game so far, but then again, I am playing on max graphics. Now it's time for us to play on the highest frame rate possible, which is ultra. By the time of this recording, it is capped at 120 instead of at least like a minimum of 144, since that is like the max for COD Mobile, because this tablet just released. So yeah, if ever you are looking to get more frames, it has nothing to do with the device. It's just the game itself, which is taking a while to optimize for a better frame rate. So you can just wait on that. Trust me, the following update, most likely they will have 144 FPS at max. So yeah, that's gonna be something to just be patient for. As for 165, I have not heard any news whatsoever regarding COD Mobile having 165 FPS. So it is capped at 144 for the meantime. So right now we are playing on, hold on, let me just bring the FPS counter real quick. Boom. As you can see right here at the top left, we are playing at 120 FPS, and so far so good. It is super responsive. There's no reason for you to be complaining about any swipe delay. You're pretty much getting everything you need. I don't know, man, I just can't stress it enough. Like, the colors are just amazing, especially with a map like Raid. It just, like, everything just complements one another. Oh my god, I'm him. Oh my gosh, I'm cooking. Oh no, try hard mode. Try hard mode, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go for a nuke. Let's go for a nuke, guys. I apologize if I'm a little too locked in. I'm trying to enjoy my game. I won't lie, I'm pretty much just gaming instead of reviewing. Oh no, I just can't resist it, so. Easy frags. Yes sir, yes sir. 3, 2, oh, thank you. Don't mind if I do. One more. Guns. The smoothness of this device, man, just makes it a lot easier for me to play, especially while I'm holding it. I don't know where the sniper, oh, what is that guy doing? There's a sniper. Got it, man. We got our nuke. Easy snipes. Get rid of that dude. And just like that, we get our nice little nuke in Call of Duty Mobile with the REDMAGIC Astra gaming tablet. After popping that nuke, I might say we go to the next game. So I'll see you guys there. We're on to our next game. We are going to be playing Genshin Impact to see how it does playing on max graphics settings. As you can see right here, on top, it does say overclocked, but obviously that's nothing to worry about since we are running a gaming tablet. I also want to mention that they do have this red switch here. It enables game space. They call this the magic key. You can assign it to other features such as, like, let's say turning on or off the vibrations or turning on your camera. It's pretty much up to you on what you want to do with this magic key, but by default it does just turn on game space. I mean, bring you to game space rather. So switching this magic key on, it should bring us to game space. All right, just like that. It pretty much shows all your other games here. As you can see, the 4 games I got downloaded are Genshin, Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, and Asphalt. You don't know what Block Blast is doing there, but anyways, let's get back to Genshin Impact. There is one thing I do want to show you guys as well in game space is there's this thing called SQP, which stands for superior picture quality, and this enables you to pretty much give you like a frame rate boost, because I'll show you guys right now. We are playing on 60 FPS and you can pretty much go all the way to like 90s or 120s if you want by just turning this on. So as you can see right here at number 4, it does say the frame rate is increased by AI algorithms, which may differ from the monitored values of in-game or game assistance. So it uses AI algorithms to pretty much increase your FPS. So let me just go here again. High picture quality, high frame rate. Right off the bat, just feels that it has 120 FPS when it doesn't. I'm not too sure if it would show here though. Oh, it does. Okay, so on the FPS counter, it says 120 FPS, even if we don't necessarily have 120 FPS within the game. All because of SQP, superior picture quality. So this is definitely something you should try if ever you are looking to get this REDMAGIC Astra gaming tablet. So far, so good. I'm most definitely gonna have to play this for quite a while to notice any significant difference, but so far I'm not feeling any warmth from the back. It feels butter smooth. So what happens if I fall?
You died.
Oh, okay, thank you for telling me. Yo, it actually does feel like it's 120 FPS. That's crazy. Yo, take a look at them graphics though. Take a look at them graphics though. Holy. Alright guys, so we're gonna go up against some mobs to see how the tablet performs within gameplay. Oh, the aim is aiming. Okay, some light. I don't think these guys are gonna do anything to me. Holy. All right, W gameplay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That was amazing. That felt really consistent. I am starting to feel a little warmth at the back of the tablet though, and that could be because I'm going everywhere and my render settings are at the highest, but it doesn't drop down to a temperature wherein it could damage your battery. So good looks on Genshin Impact. I guess we can switch over to a different game. I love the colors coming from the tablet, but yeah. All right, we are here at Asphalt 9. Let's run the story mode. Just play a quick game of it, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to test out their symmetrical speakers, because I heard this tablet does come with 2 symmetrical speakers powered by DTS X Ultra, so it should give us some form of 3D audio. Hopefully that's not too loud. Damn, the colors are amazing, man. I just can't stress this enough. Like, in a game like Asphalt 9, clearly that's something that you need to be looking out for, and obviously the performance of the tablet. All right, we finished 1 game of Asphalt, no problems whatsoever. That was just a clean game overall. Regarding the audio quality coming from the speakers, it's actually good. I'm glad we are testing this out in Asphalt 9 because there is music. Oh wow, we are playing, yeah, we're playing on max graphic settings. Like, everything's pretty much on high quality. The back of the tablet does not feel warm or whatever. Matter of fact, it actually cooled down in Asphalt 9 compared to Genshin, but then again, Genshin is a open world game. On to our next game, we are going to be playing PUBG Mobile, because PUBG Mobile is a very heavy game, but at the same time, it is really optimized as well. I feel like the heaviest game that we have reviewed entirely probably was Genshin Impact. Second to that, I would say, is Call of Duty Mobile. But here in PUBG Mobile, there are a lot of graphic settings available that we can use to test everything else. So yeah, let's run a game of TDM as well. All right, so I have selected Ultra HD for our graphics, and for the frame rate, we have Ultra. I don't know how much FPS that is going to give us. Unfortunately, we cannot be playing on Ultra HDR graphics. As usual, select Rise, SQP, Ultra High. Okay, now that's available here. In Genshin, it was only up to high, so I wonder how much FPS this is going to give us. Okay, I guess it only gives us up to 80, but it does feel smooth. Matter of fact, it feels like 90. Might be tripping. Okay, clearly I'm not the most skilled player for PUBG Mobile, but oh, I got him. Yo, I don't know. Hey, PUBG Mobile looking good. Yo, these are some crazy graphics. Literally what you guys see on my screen right now. This looks amazing. What the heck? I feel like the SQP thing is the coolest thing that REDMAGIC has ever added on any of their devices. Because if a game is taking a while to optimize the frame rate, you can literally just rely on this thing instead. I personally thought I was going to be playing on 60 FPS for this bit. But I personally believe we do need to be looking at better graphics than just TDM. So I reckon we bring it over to a Battle Royale game and see how it does, and see how it performs rather, in an actual ranked game. I'm not really gonna need to engage in any gunfights here. I'm really just looking to get a view of the graphics. So in terms of the render, the render distance on PUBG Mobile, it's actually looking pretty decent so far, despite us playing on the max graphics settings. Everything has pretty much, oh, there we go. Everything has pretty much rendered, and take a look at that. Look at the water. You can't tell me that doesn't look realistic. Oh my goodness. I don't think my camera can capture the full details of what I'm trying to show you guys, but here, let me try the other camera. Won't you look at that? Oh my goodness. You can't tell me that doesn't look clean. This is amazing. But man, oh man, oh man. So yeah, after using the tablet for quite a while, you guys might be asking, Sisco, how is the battery? So the Astra tablet is actually packed with a 8,200 milliamp battery cell, which is pretty much the largest in any tablet under 9 inches. That'll pretty much enable you to play for hours and hours on end with the tablet. So after being able to play all 4 heavy games on the REDMAGIC Astra gaming tablet, my verdict is that the REDMAGIC Astra gaming tablet is pretty much a portable powerhouse. It's clear to say that we can bring this anywhere, anytime. It crushes demanding games, delivers immersion, and it pretty much fits in your one hand, right? And it's very light. It looks amazing. It doesn't look cheap either. As you can see, it looks very techy. That's pretty cool. If you are looking for some desktop level performance without the desktop, then this REDMAGIC Astra gaming tablet is the one for you. So if you want to cop yourself a REDMAGIC Astra gaming tablet, click on my link in the description down below. And thank you so much once again, REDMAGIC, for sponsoring today's video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace out. See you.